Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video guys, we will discuss what is constructor. Okay. So constructor is a special method giving in object oriented programming language for creating and initializing an object. In Java, constructor only initialize object and new keyword will uh, role is to creating an object. I will give you some example, then you will get more clarity what I'm trying to say you in example. Okay, don't worry. How to create a constructor? Okay, so this is the syntax to create a constructor. You can see we have a class name and constructor name must be same. Here return type is not allowed. Again we have a some uh, scenario regarding the return type. I will tell you, but return type with a statement is not allowed when you will create a constructor. Okay. So let me show you. I'm just going to create one class, constructor test. Okay, I'll save this class. Okay, so you can see when you will create an object. I'm just going to remove this guys, not required. I need this later. Okay, so just I'm going to comment. Okay, so when you will create an object, if you are following in my last session, so I have already discussed why we create an object, how to access non-static member, right, when you have to create an object. So please watch my previous tutorial. In the video I will show you the complete playlist for Java. Okay, so now when you are creating an object, how to create an object? By using the class name, right, reference variable, new keyword, and this constructor. Okay, so what happened when you are creating an object, right? So you can see we are writing the new keyword. Understood, right? And this is your class name and this parenthesis that is called constructor. Got it, right? This is so new keyword will create an object when you have to create an object when you have a non-static member. Constructor is also non-static member, right? In this scenario you must be create an object because JVM is not providing the memory for non-static member, correct? So still I know that if you are watching the video from directly jumping this here, because I have already spent a lot of time for a static and non-static member, please refer previous video, you will get more clarity. Then watch this video, then you will get more understanding. Got it? So this new keyword will create an object. Okay. So when you are writing this new keyword, one second. Okay, so it will create an object. Understood, right? So creation is different thing. Initialization is different thing. So this will create an object and this constructor job is initialize this object. Hope you understand. But we will explore more. We'll give you some more example when we have a types of the constructor. We have a default constructor, parameterized constructor, non-parameterized constructor. So as of now, what I have mentioned in my notes, I have already shown you. Let me delete this diagram. Okay. Mm, So now I will move in. Okay. This is the syntax, and here you can write the logic. What the logic you can write, definitely we will explore in the coming session. We have some more rules to defining the constructor. Blindly you cannot write anything, right? So Java people have given some rules to define the constructor. The first rule is constructor name should be same as class name. That is what I have shown you. Here return a statement with value, return statement with values are not allowed. It should not contain any non-accessibility modifier like a static and final. Okay, so this is not allowed. Okay, next rule is next rule is its logic return a statement with values is not allowed. That is what I have discussed, and I'll show you also. So what it is allowed, it can have all the accessibility modifier are allowed. Means you can define public, private, protected, and default. These are called accessibility modifier in Java. It can have a parameter. You can define the parameter, no problem at all. You won't get any compile time error and runtime error. So it can have a throws clause. What do you meaning of throws clause? Okay, so this is the part of exception handling, guys. So when I will start exception handling, then I will also discuss what is the throws keyword and clause. So as of now, you remember this, what is allowed and what is not allowed. So guys, actually we have a return type with value and return a statement. So when you have a return with value, return type with value, right? So we are returning some value which is not allowed, but return a statement is allowed. If you are watching my method series, I have already discussed regarding return a statement and return type with value. Okay, just refer once, you will get more clarity. In constructor, we have a any logic except return with value. You can write any logic except return type with value. Okay. So rules in calling the constructor. Constructor must be called along with new keyword. That is what I have shown you, or else it will be a compile time error. So technically, this is also called calling constructor. So you cannot write like this without new keyword. When you will try to write it, I'm writing T1. You can see what happened. You will get cannot find the symbol. So compiler will not understand this. So when you are calling or when you are creating an object, you must be must be use new keyword. Otherwise, you will get compile time error. Got it? So this is the another thing you have to remember that. So we have a guys types of the constructor. So we have a default constructor, no R constructor, non-parameterized constructor, and parameterized constructor. So no R constructor means when you are defining, okay, when you are defining this class at a compile time, when you will compile. So by default, compiler will add constructor. Okay, it is not visible, but if you will see the compile code, we have a decompiler software. So you can see after compilation what is going to happen. Okay, so that is called default constructor. Understood, right? And this constructor is called non-parameterized constructor. Okay, so here this is called your non-parameterized constructor. Default constructor, if you want to see as a compile time, just download the decompiler. When you will run any Java code, compiler will add a default constructor. Okay, so this is default constructor. Okay, you can see this line when you will create an object with new keyword. This is also called calling the constructor. Okay, so when I'm going to comment this line of the code. You can see now, you can see nothing is executing, right? This constructor is not executed, but when I will uncomment this, let me delete this guys so it is having the more clarity. So you can see now this is called calling the constructor. If I will compile this code, able to compile, able to run, you can see, right? So sorry, this is not a default, this is called non-parameterized constructor. Okay, default constructor, it is not visible because compiler is added. Okay, so if you want to see the default constructor, just you can download the decompiler software, and when you will compile the code, by default you will see one default constructor. So this is called a non-param constructor. I'm just going to create parameterized constructor. So when you are passing any parameter here like int a, this is called parameterized constructor. Okay, so this parameterized constructor, when you are passing any parameter, then you have to pass the argument. So let me show you. If I will compile this code, able to compile. Okay, so it is called two times because it is considering as a non-parameter. Understood, right? But if you want to access parameterized constructor, whatever the parameter you are passing, you have to pass the argument as well. Okay, so if I will compile this code, able to compile and able to execute, you can see now I am getting both output, non-parameterized constructor and parameterized constructor. So this is how these things are important. Okay, one more thing, return type value, return types with the value. So when you have to use return types, right? So in this case, what happen? You will get compile time error. Okay, so I'm just writing void. Sorry, you can see now in class cannot be applied given types. Got it right? No argument. Okay, got it right. So I'm just going to remove as of now. Okay, so you could see here when you will apply the return types, it is throwing some error. But one more thing I want to discuss, when I will give here int return 10. Okay, int return 10. Just I'll let me compile this code. Constructor in cannot be applied in given type. Okay, one second. Let me guys. I want to do something to check here. Okay. Okay. I just I have a one more scenario. Okay, guys. So what I was trying to explain you. So when you will define return type as a statement, right? Either you can define void type and non-void type. Understood, right? So in this scenario, you can see what happened. So in this scenario, you won't we get any compile time error and you won't we get any runtime error. Okay. So when I will use this return type, then compiler and JVM will understand this is a method. So one interview question is there, can be defined constructor as a return type or not? Your answer is yes. You can define, but it is not recommended as per the coding standard because this is not a good coding practice as per the Java concept, right? So if I will compile now, you can see I am able to compile. If I will run this, I am able to run because you can see here it is executed. Understood, right? And this is your non-static method. So if I will use non-void type means if you are returning anything here, okay, one second, return, return 10. Okay, so you can see it will work. Understood, right? So please do not confuse. So one tricky question is there. Okay, in Java, can be defined return type as a constructor or not? Your answer is yes. You won't we get any compile time error. You won't we get any runtime error. It will also work, but as per the coding standard, it is not recommended to use. This is the tricky question, and always interviewer will try to confuse you. I think this constructor topic, whatever I teach you, that is enough for you guys. If you are new in the channel, so please watch my video from the starting. Okay, go to my channel and you will see we have uploaded many playlists here. Okay, so many playlists I have created, so you can go for the Java series. Till now around I have uploaded 70th, this is your 18th video. So watch from the starting. If you will not watch from the starting, what happen? You will not get more clarity. All the topics are related to previous topic. That is what we have a Java. Understood, right? So if you are new in the channel, please subscribe my channel, press bell icon. If you have any doubt, you can comment below. Thank you. See you in the next session, guys. Bye.